Yeah, ghetto cafe in the building, steam rising from the stove. We switching lanes, they don't want it, they just pose for the smoke. If it's about that coffee, we got the roast and the toast. Shots fired from the French press, let it drip slow and boast. Mornings on the west, sun low, but the grind stay woke. Ghetto cafe, steam in the breeze, cruising through dreams with a mug and some peace. No drama, just cream, we deliver with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. No drama, just cream, we deliver with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Ghetto cafe in the building, steam rising from the stove. We switching lanes, they don't want it, they just pose for the smoke. If it's about that coffee, we got the roast and the toast. Shots fired from the French press, let it drip slow and boast. Mornings on the west, sun low, but the grind stay woke. Ghetto cafe, steam in the breeze, cruising through dreams with a mug and some peace. No drama, just cream, we deliver with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. No drama, just cream, we deliver with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Ghetto cafe in the building, steam rising from the stove. We switching lanes, they don't want it, they just pose for the smoke. If it's about that coffee, we got the roast and the toast. Shots fired from the French press, let it drip slow and boast. Mornings on the west, sun low, but the grind stay woke. Ghetto cafe, steam in the breeze, cruising through dreams with a mug and some peace. No drama, just cream, we deliver with ease. On coast where the light never leaves. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. No drama, just cream, we deliver with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Ghetto cafe in the building, steam rising from the stove. We switching lanes, they don't want it, they just pose for the smoke. If it's about that coffee, we got the roast and the toast. Shots fired from the French press, let it drip slow and boast. Mornings on the west, sun low, but the grind stay woke. Ghetto cafe, steam in the breeze. Cruising through dreams with a mug and some peace. No drama, just cream, we deliver with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. No drama, just cream, we deliver with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip real smooth, let the wisdom flow. Ghetto cafe in the building, steam rising from the stove. We switching lanes, they don't want it, they just pose for the smoke. If it's about that coffee, we got the roast and the toast. Shots fired from the French press, let it drip slow and boast. Mornings on the west, sun low, but the grind stay woke. Ghetto cafe, steam in the breeze. Cruising through dreams with a mug and some peace. No drama, just cream, we deliver with ease. On the coast where the light never leaves. Coffee with Rios, pour it up slow. Steam in the city while the sun lay low. Coffee with Rios, starting the show. Sip.
What's good, my good people of the Ghetto Cafe? This is the Wake Up Show, Coffee with Rios, the #1 morning show in the whole wide world. Craig, bottom line. That's the bottom line. How's everybody out there doing? It is Tuesday. Monday is over. Monday is done. We are into the week. Let's go. Blessings to everybody. It's a blessing to be awake. It's a blessing to have another morning. Like the great LS would say, another great day to have a great day. Shout out to all of y'all, man. Ghetto Cafe, you guys are everything. You guys make this whole thing move. Y'all make this motion. Y'all make this whole program happen. So shout out to Bloss, Cristiano, Ivani, Metz, Vic, Tafashe, Payne, Trust, Loyalty, True Fat God, Males. Everybody in here, everybody in the chat, walk the walk. W's all around, W's for all of us. I had to do it, you guys. Had to get my McDonald's coffee, man. Had to get the McDonald's. Had to get, sometimes you just need that McCafe coffee. Sometimes you just need that McCafe coffee, man. Today's topic, of course, is all money ain't good money. All money in. All money ain't good money. If you're from the hood, you're from the streets, you are very familiar with this term. Very familiar with this term. At the dice game, shooting craps, getting fronted something. But all those favors, all those fronts, all those things come with things attached to it. Expectations, reciprocation, loyalty. Oh, I do this for you. You do this for me. There's expectations attached to that. You don't want to be that, man. But let's start off the day by saying God is good all the time. All the time, God is good. Every day is an opportunity for us to get out there and be a blessing for somebody else out there in this world, to keep our eyes open, to serve, to help somebody in need of help. So pay attention to those around you. A conversation can help. Just listening to somebody can help them get to the next level in life, get past this obstacle in their life. Be that for somebody else. I know we pray for blessings, but we put ourselves in positions to be blessings for other people out there. God is good all the time. All the time, God is good. All glory to God in Jesus Christ's name. We pray, amen. Let us get going on the message. But hopefully everybody has their coffee. Everybody has their tea. Everybody has their routine, their water, lemon water, watermelon water, whatever the hell, they be doing all this crazy stuff. You got your fruit smoothie, you juiced, you on the cleanse, whatever it is. Let's put our health first. Let's prioritize our health. Let's prioritize getting balanced and down to earth, grounded, and go out there and be great people. Shout out to us, man. Ghetto Cafe, stand up. Get your coffee, get your tea. When was a time, I have many a times where I had some bad money or some hot money or some fast money. You get fast money is you spend fast money. You earn fast money, you spend fast money. But all money ain't good money. Desperation blinds us to traps in front of us. The desperation for money blinds us to the traps in front of us, right? You can use that in all walks of life. You can use that everywhere in life. You can use that on these platforms. You can use it in your life. You can use it at work. Oh, I want this promotion because it comes with more money. Oh, you want to promote to the next level, but does that job bring comfort? Do you like that job? Did you weigh out and balance? Like, do I even like this position or do I just like the money? Is this somewhere where I can survive and be happy? What is important to you? If money is the whole root cause of your motion and everything you're doing, you might need to find another why. All money ain't good money. You might be getting more money, but put yourself in a more dangerous situation. You got to think it out. You got to weigh it out. Shoot, Judas didn't think it out for 30 silver pieces. 30 silver pieces. Gave up his main man, the J-man. Gave up his main man for 30 silver pieces and end up, unaliving himself because he couldn't deal with the torment of what he did. Sometimes our desperation will make us do some shit that we will regret tremendously when we think about it. It could be a year down the line or 2 years down the line, but you have sacrificed and compromised who you were for just some quick coins, some quick money, and then you regret it. Sacrifice, compromise who you are just for some ease of some money. Good morning, everybody. It's all love all the time. You don't appreciate that quick money. You don't appreciate it. Ill-gotten treasures have no lasting values. Say it again. Say it for the people in the back, Rios. Ill-gotten treasures have no value, no lasting value. Ill-gotten treasures have no lasting value. And we all know this. We all know this. All of us. We have situations that we've been through, that we rush through, and desperately obtaining things. Sacrificing who we are, our character, our ethics to obtain something, and that shit don't last. It doesn't last. No lasting value. It's just a quick satisfaction, a quick hit. But righteousness delivers us from death. Do you hear me? Ill-gotten treasures have no lasting value, but righteousness save us from death. Now here on earth, boom. We can be so desperate for a change, what's a good example right now? So desperate for something to change, we can use the Latino vote, Latino vote, Latina, Latin vote, whatever. Voted against their own interests. Farmers voted against their own interests, right? They want Trump in so bad. They want Trump so bad. They want this so bad that they vote against their own interests. But guess what it is? It's a genie in a bottle. And when a genie is giving you these wishes, they come with gotcha, traps. It's bait. They're going to trap you. The Latin vote, like, yeah, we support closing the borders. They may have voted just to close the borders. The Latin vote might have been like, yeah, you know what? It is too many immigrants coming in. It's population being overpopulated. We don't need so many immigrants. But I was once an immigrant, but we don't need any more. And I'm cool with that. I'm cool with closing the borders. So you know what? I will vote you in. But that's what you wanted. But what you got was he's coming after y'all. Like you think he's going to do what he says. But then the trick, the old switching, what is it called? The switching bait, I don't know. But you thought I was going to close the borders, but now I'm going to come and attack y'all here. I'm going to come get y'all here. Also, that's the genie in the bottle. That's the genie granting you a wish, but it comes with consequences. I want all the money in the world. Hey, Cristiano Carranzo, I know it's good money coming from my good guy, Cristiano. I know it's good money. And when we say good money, it's not just based off a dollar bill. It's not just based off of currency, off of monetary things, clothing, this and that. It's decisions you make. It's decisions you make. Farmers voting for Trump, and now they losing their damn farms because they can't afford the tariff shit. But this is what you wanted. Half of what was in his 2025 thing is already passed. Half of it's already done. Plain as day, happened right in front of your face. All money ain't good money. All decisions, all wishes granted aren't good. That's another one. All wishes granted aren't good. I want all the money in the world from a genie. And then they just rob everybody. Everybody in the world is poor. You just took everybody's money. It came with a hitch. It came with a catch. It came with a catch. You guys got to stop. Do not trust in man. Do not trust in man. Trust in me. Trust in God. We have to stop putting all our faith and trust into a man-made government, a man-run this. You got to stop putting all of your trust in that shit because every man can be compromised. People get compromised all the time. There's ulterior motives. Right now, people are regretting they voted for Trump. There's also people celebrating that they voted for Trump. Like, yes, because they enjoy seeing your demise. They enjoy seeing your pain. You thought you was a part of this party and you was a part of this whole group of people that we're accepted now. They can't stand your ass either. They can't stand you either. Got beside yourself. Start marking down that you was white on applications. You want to be like them. I want to be accepted like them. Oh no, not like them. They this, they that. And what'd they do? What did they do? Had you in the back. I ain't taking no bad money. Yo, what you do might not even come around and hit you. It might come around and hit your people because your thirst and desperation to be greedy. Your thirst and desperation to be greedy might not even affect you. It might affect the person you love the most. It might come and hit them. Your selfishness, your greed to have, to consume, and just want shit may not even hit you, might hit the person you love the most. And that's what you're going to have to deal with. That's when you got to deal with that Judas type mentality, deal with that Judas type consequences, that tortured mentality, that tortured thought process. Like, damn, I was thirsty, desperate, and look what it cost. I ain't going to say what you love the most or who you love the most. But be careful what you say. Be careful what you type. You are putting out an energy into the universe. You might think you just trolling or saying some stupid, silly shit. God hears what you think. The devil hears what you say. The devil sees your actions. Oh, yeah? That's what you about? Oh, I don't care if you was joking. Got him. Let's go. There's a little truth to every joke. Got him. On you. Yep. Boom. Green light. Go after him. Be careful what you put out there. Manifest destiny. Manifestation. Putting your energy out there so you can get it back. You get what karma. All that stuff. They say it 1,000 different ways. But everybody talks about it. You got people that will say spirits and souls don't exist, but every culture from the beginning of time says it does. You want to put your faith in what another man says also. Like you want, oh, you guys believe this, but you putting your faith in what they said. You're not doing no research, no lab work. Stop acting like you in the lab, in the gym with them, you with them shooting in the gym. Like you just reading something. You believe in what you're reading. You believe in what you're saying as well. And don't act like the scientists and the government haven't lied to us purposely. Multiple times. Yeah, ZG, I'm a renegade like wop wop, fuck it, bro, and fuck the devil. Yeah, you might be your mom, your sister, your kids. They might not be renegades. But guess what? They could get fucked up because of your renegade attitude. You so renegade that you don't care about the people around you? I'm a renegade. Just say you don't care about what happens to the people around you. Renegade pissing. I'm not saying this is you. I'm not saying this is what you do or whatever. But renegade pissing everybody off. Just out here being a beast. Out here fighting, getting at people or whatever. You love your family, but you're a renegade. I'm against everybody. They come try to get you, miss you, and get your loved one. That's how shit will hit you. And then I want to see the renegade. Yeah, I'm a renegade. I want to see the renegade after somebody you love gets hit from your stupid behavior. Because it's happened to me. It's happened to people that I know. And the people that it's happened to don't brag about that kind of behavior. They know, they learn, lesson learned, like, ooh, wee. Oh yeah, you a renegade? Oh, you a rebel? Well, let's see how much of a rebel you are. Let's see how much of a renegade he is. Let's see, y'all. Let's test the waters. What you got? You got a side bet? You got money on him? Demons and devils talking. You got money? What you think he gonna do? I got a side bet on him. I got a side bet on the renegade. I got a side bet that he ain't shit. That he say he is. Imagine if the devil and demons is making side bets. Well, if he does that, I get his sister. Well, shoot, you get that, I get his mom. Let's make some bets. Yeah, let's see if you about what you say you about. Let's see. It sound cute. Sound cute. Sound good. Get out of here with that. I don't believe that shit anyway. Renegades ain't up in no chat typing at 8 in the morning. Shout out to CG. Oh, shoot. But pay attention, man. There's a cost. There's a cost. Sometimes favors come with attachments. Favors come with expectations. Time to pay the piper. Women, be careful of the gifts you receive, the favors you receive. Oh, wait, you thought that steak and lobster was because I liked your conversation? Be careful. People have ulterior motives. People know what they want. People doing things for a reason. I preach every morning. This is a cult, they say. This is a cult. What do you want me to do? You want me to get up here, dance and chuck and jive? You want me to talk about no jumper? You want me to get on here, talk about Brandon and this, that? That's the cult mentality. Talking about shit that everybody's talking about. That's the cult mentality. That's the follower mentality. I'm talking about shit that's on my mind. Shit that's relevant to me. Shit that I think is relatable to people. That's a good one, Vic. Every man you fight is not your enemy, and every man who helps you is not your friend. Oh, it's a cult. It's a cult over here. You know, they talking positive stuff, so it's a cult. You know how funny that is, that you could just be on some positive stuff and just speak about wanting people to be better and to be good. And just because you talk about that every morning, they say, oh, it's a cult. They're nice. They talk about positive things. What? What? Are you joking me? Are you joking me? That shit is so funny. You can't say things about me when I have thousands of hours of saying the same exact shit. Thousands. Sexy day, I see you. I see you. Let's go. Sexy Nay. I saw I saw that shit. I saw that shit with Pun in it. I had no idea. I had no idea. But look, you guys, there are people who have to survive off of us. They have nothing going on for themselves besides us. Not necessarily right here in this, but people have nothing going on besides you. They don't have anything to do besides to say what you're doing is wrong. That's all they got. So let them have that. That's all they have. More power to you for not having a life. I pray that one day you get something to do besides me. Like that, like, follow that, follow. Some people don't have nothing to do or have nothing going on besides being around you and benefiting off you. They may disagree with everything you say, but they right there like, Go for yourself. Why you here? Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Go and do some active shit for yourself. Go be that. Mm-mm. Mm. What up, Jumpy? I see you up here. Shout out to War Chief, man. Shout out to your whole crew. Shout out to everybody. But you got bamboozled. You guys got bamboozled. Not you guys, but people got bamboozled. They voted for one thing and then another thing happened. Okay, yeah, we're going to do that and we're going to do a bunch of other stuff. Got bamboozled. You didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on you. Got bamboozled and now it's hurting. Now it's starting to hit. And the sad thing is, the really sad thing is that Black people, our culture, like we're desensitized to being marginalized. We're desensitized to being marginalized and to being treated unjustly. So that sometimes when we see it happening to other people, it might be a desensitization, is what I'm starting to realize, is that people might be a little desensitized to it. Like, shit, that's been happening to us forever, or that's been happening to me. Nobody cared. And that's when you start comparing your pain, your trauma to other people's pain and trauma, which is not good. You can't compare your pain and trauma to somebody else's, because that's their pain and trauma is theirs. And it might feel just as bad as yours felt. So don't be dismissive and minimize somebody's pain, somebody's trauma, or what they're going through right now because, oh, we've been through all that shit. That shit happens to us left and right for not even being illegal, just for just this. And so that does a little decent. I'm starting to realize, I feel like there's a desensitization that has taken place. And so when we see it happening to other people, it's like, see, I told y'all, I've been telling y'all they like this. This is how they are. But nobody believed us. But you can't be that way. You can't be that way and not feel and be sympathetic and empathetic just because we've been through so much. Or somebody who's been abused in a relationship is like, well, I was getting the shit beat out of me. You just barely got slapped. That's not that bad. But no, abuse is abuse. Nobody should be slapping you. Just because you were in a very abusive relationship doesn't mean you minimize and be dismissive of your sister who's in a somewhat abusive relationship. That shit is tragic. It's traumatic for her. And I'm starting to see that shit. And so with that being said, now brown brothers, brown sisters is like, man, they are coming after us regardless. Now they're at a point where they just stopping us based on skin color or based on jobs. Now they're discriminating based on just if you work a low-wage job and you're brown. If you're brown and you work a low-wage job, they are, what do they call that? What do they call that when they used to do that shit in New York? Profiling. They're profiling brown people. You're a real estate agent? I know you good. But, oh, you work at Jack in the Box? Oh, you are a landscaper? They're profiling based on your skin tone. And they've been doing this. But it's just happening blatantly to y'all now. And that shit is crazy. They arrested 450, or they got 450 immigrants out of a workshop, warehouse, whatever. I think Georgia. 450. And this was a business that got money to promote jobs within America. Okay, yeah, it's 450 immigrants that have jobs. Okay, for sure. That's some Americans could have that job or whatever. That's the surface thing. Beneath that, who the hell owns the company and hired that many people versus? So why are you attacking the people that are trying to survive? They're going to do what it takes to survive. I'm not mad at them. But you created this trap for them to come here. You created the business owner, this company. Why is that company not demonetized? Why is that company not on trial? You did this. They didn't create this situation. They're just answering the call. Who's not going to try to make some money for their family? Who is not going to try to provide for their family? Any man, any woman in their right mind is going to do what it takes to provide for their children. I'm not mad at those 450. I'm not mad at the workers. What the government should be mad about is you're creating this job, this place. You're the owner. You create this. Start doing something to them, and I guarantee you'll have effect. But you want to come after the lower people that have less representation, less money, can't go to court, can't afford lawyers, and this and that. You want to attack them because there's an agenda, you guys. There is an agenda. Do y'all know what the agenda is? It ain't about illegal immigrants either. It ain't about crime rates either. Because this ain't just for brown, it's for black. Do you know what the agenda is and why? Do you know? I think I figured out they why. What do you think the why is? If you really think past just like the surface media news outlets and this and that, what do you think is really the fuel in these engines? What do you think the real reason that they're doing this is? Militarization of the police departments of cities and coming in National Guard, ICE getting paid this amount of money, ICE getting raises. The government Twitters and Instagrams and handles pushing, I don't want to say it because then it's going to give away my thought. Not just yes, Migs, keeping us down for sure. Keeping us down for sure is a thing, but it's beyond just keeping us down. Don Supreme, yes. But more specific, what are they scared of? More specifically, what are they scared of? I wish I had the ding dong ding, the Jeopardy shit. Because they are scared. Yes. Scared is a real thing. Oh, let me put my bad, Brian. I didn't even put the number up. Hold on, Brian. Let me turn my Bluetooth on, buddy. Hold on, buddy. Let me see. Hold on, buddy. I'll put the number up right now because it's a real thing. Guess who else is involved? Not as much as he used to be involved here. He's involved all the way. Let me see. Phone number. See if that's up. There we go. Number's up, Brian. If you want to call in. Anybody want to call in? Call in. Should I take the call before I? No, I'm gonna just say it. Unity, yep, Cristiano, Unity. I opened it up, Brian. Is the line is open? Unity, they're definitely scared of Unity for sure. Scared of Unity, yes, but control. They're losing control. They're losing power. That's all they care about. Let me see. This is the Wake Up Show. Coffee with Rios, the #1 morning show in the whole wide world, Craig. Caller, where you calling from and what's your name?
What up, Craig?
What's going down?
Yo, Rios, this is Brian.
Brian, where you calling from?
Orange County.
Orange County, let's go. Orange County in the building, California. Southern California.
Right near the beach.
Let's go, man.
Right near the beach, boy. Yeah.
sunshine, clean streets,
You feel me?
great city workers.
I'm trying to get Sierra over here. You feel me? Listen though,
What's up,
my
brother?
whole thing is that Trump Trump and his little politics is trying to use the word crime to replace black.
Yes.
Instead of saying there's black people there, he's talking about, we're going to do crime stopping here, there, and everywhere.
Yeah, but he's using similar words for Mexicans too. Immigrants, illegal,
Right.
like this, that's just really just a cover word for Hispanic, Latino, Latin descent, brown. That's all it is.
The majority, which used to be the minority, right?
And they slowly see. So my thing is right now. So this is what it is. So I'm gonna just go ahead. It's population, right? Brown people are populating. They're producing. They're having babies. You know what I mean? White people's are going. Their numbers are declining, and they're losing power. Black people are having women are having babies, and it's like, but beyond the brown population, the Muslim, population is mass producing families of 8. When was the last time you seen a white family of 8? A white family of 6?
Yeah, that's not too common.
It's not too common, right? But you'll see a black family of 6. But you'll see a brown family of 10. And more power to them, because that's a beautiful thing. God says to create.
3-bedroom apartment.
I don't want to say in a 3-bed, because that's not the case. That's stereotypical. But they do have they have houses. They buy this in Los Angeles. They got houses. Like the 3-bedroom apartment thing, that's a myth. But yeah, they do be in small houses, small things, but they're sacrificing for the greater good of their people, right? But what is happening is white America is seeing this. Trump is seeing this, and he's saying, dude, these cats is getting besides themselves. Like they even think comparing themselves to us. They trying to say that they are us. They right-wing Republicans and this and that. We love their votes. But guess what? In a minute, their vote is going to outweigh ours. You know what I mean? Go ahead.
Okay.
Latinos for Trump. Yeah, they voted for that. They cut their nose off to spite their face. And it's the genie with the genie in the bottle. The genie wish was something coming back. It's an attachment to it. And so what they're seeing.
He's cool with the votes.
He's cool with the votes. Now,
personally don't want them.
He could, like, dude, they don't like us. At the bottom line, they don't like us. Let's look at this. Listen to this. I'm about to put a video up. Just listen to this video and let me hear what y'all think about this. They don't like us. They use us, but they misuse us. They use us for what they need to gain. And then when it's time to get rid of us, it's, hey, man, on the chopping block. Watch this shit.
Soldiers dying of frostbite at Valley Forge. The Pilgrims struggling to survive in the hard winter soil of Plymouth. The pioneers striking out from Missouri for the wild and dangerous frontier. The outnumbered Kentucky settlers repelling wave after wave of Indian war band attacks from beyond the stockade walls. All of them will be astonished to hear that they were only fighting for a proposition. They believed they were fighting for a nation, a homeland for themselves and their...
For themselves. Homeland for themselves. And their descendants.
They fought, they bled, they struggled, they died for us. They built this country for us. America, in all its glory, is their gift to us, handed down across the generations. It belongs to us. It's our birthright.
Do you hear? It belongs to us. It is our birthright. Who do you think is he talking to us? You think he's talking to us?
Hell no.
You think he's talking to us? It is our birthright.
Hell no.
It's our heritage, our destiny. If America is everything and everyone, then it is nothing and no one at all. When they tear down our statues and monuments,
they tear down our statues and our monuments. Yeah, of racism, representing racist people that enslaved, that killed a whole culture, a whole race, a whole nation of people. indigenous people of this land,
Christopher Columbus.
man. But they're hurt by that because this is our history. This is what God has given to us. It almost sounds like another state that's at war with another people right now. We are God-given children, and this is our right as a people to live here and to dominate and commit genocide. Listen to this. This is what they think. This is out on a podium at a national conservatism, whatever.
And insult our traditions. They're attacking our future as well as our past. By changing the stories we tell about ourselves, they believe they can build a new America with the new myths, a new people. But America doesn't belong to them. It belongs to us. It's our home. It's a heritage entrusted to us by our ancestors. It's a way of life that is ours and only ours. If we disappear, then America too will cease to exist. The Continental Army soldier.
Do you get what I'm saying now?
Yo, that's delusional. What is he talking about? Our history, build a new America. This shit was built on the back of what they claim to be immigrants and slaves and all that bullshit.
But it is theirs by birthright. We came and took this, and it's ours by birthright. Our descendants.
Rios. Hold up. Oh yeah. Facts.
That's what he's saying. I'm not saying that shit. That's what he's saying.
No, the white dude on the podium that you're showing in the video is talking like this is his land, his forefathers' land type of thing. Is how he sounds.
Yeah. Yes.
Where the hell did they get that idea? They came here on a blood clot boat too.
Right. What is the last name Schmidt? Is Schmidt? What is that? Schmidt.
English, I think.
Schmidt.
Or Schmidt. Is
that Irish?
Sure, Schmidt.
He redhead. Like your people was probably Scottish, his people were probably Scottish, immigrants. No, not even probably. Not even probably. They were immigrants. And you say that this belongs to you and this is yours, and you got this is the rhetoric.
Delusional.
But look, the scary part is they're emboldened talking like this. This is their talking points. Like, look, you know what? Trump is in office. We don't have to be scared to say what we want to say no more. Fuck it.
Yo,
it's only important for us white people.
The first time he came in office, that's what happened. Like, they got this battery in their back. They outside. Over here in Orange County, Huntington Beach.
They outside.
Huntington Beach always had their little thing going. But Huntington Beach, since Trump came in office, they was at the beach every day. It wasn't one day of protest up to this day.
Right.
To this day.
When I experienced the most racism in my life, on multiple occasions, it was in Huntington Beach. It was every time. The worst racism that I've experienced a lot of racism. Damn. But the worst racism that I've experienced has always been in Huntington Beach.
In HB.
And it's always been where we whooped and we won. But the thing that's crazy is that we're strong. Like wherever we going, we know we're going to dominate.
What you mean from Pop Warner days? From Pop Warner days or high school?
High school and after high school. The most.
No, and Pop Warner, there was racist for sure.
Oh yeah.
Like Santa Ana.
Dude,
like there was
always the Pop Warner teams, the kids. But look,
what do you call that?
The kids, superiority complex. The kids would be saying things that were racist on the football field that I didn't even know. That me and my brothers that was playing, we didn't even know what they were saying. Like what?
They parents hit them to that shit
early, and we would go back to our coaches. Like they keep calling us coon. What is a coon?
Right,
9 years old. 9 years old. Like, what is that? They're like, oh, they called you a what? Like, you should have seen our coaches' faces when like, why they keep calling us coon? They said, they calling y'all what? He said, go out there and demolish them. What they're doing.
That, boy.
But the thing is, Brian, man, this is not fake. This is not some fake shit that I'm just pulling up.
Nah.
This is a business owner. This is a far right person that is speaking to crowds of people who share his thoughts. And they might not be all the way where he's at, But the more he speaks, the more he says these things, the more they resonate with these people. Like, you know what? He's right. Why
And
should we not be
he's
proud?
riling them up.
Why should we not be proud to be us and say that this is ours? This is supposed to be the land of the free, right?
Yes, sir.
But you're going in, look, and now they're going into Chicago. They're going into like major cities, right? Like major cities. They're not going into like small towns and this and that where they have like the farms, and they're going into major cities where there's a high population of minorities.
Washington, D.C., New York, Chicago, L.A.
High population of minorities.
Yeah.
Get these brothers and put them in jail. Get them out of society. Limit their action. Limit their reach. And all while promoting the significance of us and our importance as a people to demand what we want and to remember what is ours. Let's restore power to their people.
Crazy. Oh my God.
Like,
no, yeah, they are. Their white supremacy is in, it's in a kind of state right now.
dude,
They're doing their best to get it back.
they're doing their best to get it back, and they're doing it by any means. But this is the trip, Brian. Project 2025 that everybody was worried about, that was scared of, and that we was warning about, and this and like, don't vote for him because of Project 25. He about to do some crazy stuff. It's halfway completed. It's already halfway completed. He ain't even been here a whole year.
Oh, yo, he did not itch. He did not wait one day, bro.
He didn't waste no time.
You were saying something.
Okay.
You were saying something about like how how Trump and them, they don't care about us, but he knows that this country can't operate without us. So remember when they did the raids, and then he was like, "Yo, slow down on the farms because we actually need the food to reach the grocery store."
Right. He's also implementing. He's also implementing a tariff thing.
Else.
Yeah. He's also implementing a tariff thing for the farms because they're suffering so much. He's putting in something where they don't have to pay tariffs so that the farms can survive.
He don't want to deport them workers though.
No.
Because at the end of the day, this country cannot operate like that.
Well, you heard him say, like, well, shoot, the people that are on Medicaid and are getting government assistance, put them on the farms. Mm-hmm. Because right now they're too comfortable. They don't want these jobs. Let's make them uncomfortable to where they have to do these jobs. And that's the other thing that scares these people too, is that the people, these illegal immigrants are not even going to say illegal immigrants. The immigrants that are coming over, they're willing to do what other people are not because they appreciate what we have and they're not taking it for granted.
Grateful.
So grateful
to have a job.
To have a job, to have money, to have income. And so
no matter what kind of job it is,
doesn't matter.
Grateful.
And they're sending money back home. They're supporting their family. And that shit scares them. Like, damn, you guys are building out of less. You guys are doing more with less. If we keep this up in 20 years, we won't stand a chance. And that's what they see.
All the bread is going to be exported back to their original country.
That's what they see. They see that, and they see that, like, and the other thing I was talking about on Syndicate with Trey and Manny, me and Manny were debating back and forth about government assistance, handicapping people, right? And I was telling him, like, dude, you can't say that these brown people, they're doing these jobs that nobody will do. I said they're doing jobs that their kids won't have to do. It's not so that they don't ever have to do it. They're doing it so that their children can level up. They're on these farms and doing things so that they can put their kids into a better position. Then their kids, that's what it's supposed to be.
My mom's Colombian, and that's what my mom, was pumping in my head. Like, I didn't come here to play and mess around. You feel me? I came out here to show you a better life.
Right.
And now as you get older and you look at it, you're like, damn, she could have kept her ass in Colombia and living in the tropics. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Instead of coming out here in Babylon. You feel me?
In Babylon, but what she did was provide. She did provide a better life for you. She did provide that where you could in your head be like, shit, I can't go back. If I want to, I can't go back.
I sleep. I don't have to lock the door when I go to sleep out here in Orange County. You know that.
Boom. Look at that. And look, how did you get that?
simple things, bro. It's the little things. My mother, bro.
Your mom.
Struggle.
And what did your mom do?
she-
What did your
she-
mom
her
do to
sacrifice.
get those things? Sacrifices. She sacrificed
Her
days
sacrifice.
and night hours of hard work, being
Oh, yeah.
disrespected, degraded,
Cleaning houses.
being
Cleaning
talked to
houses,
bad.
petty change, you feel me?
So her son can live in Orange County, one of the best cities, one of the best counties, square inch to be in. You know what I mean?
To fight another day.
To fight another
You
day.
feel me?
And your mom did that. And that's why I tell people every day, like, dude, you may think that you
you gotta
appreciate
give
your
thanks.
mom. You may think it, but you might have
Yeah,
a
give
flip
thanks.
lip towards her or something disrespectful. Put into perspective what our parents went through to put us in the position that we're in. Even if they struggled, even if they weren't that good. Go ahead, brother.
Honor your mother and your father, for your days will be long.
That's it.
Ain't that what the good book
The
says?
good book says it. Right in the good book.
Honor your mother and your father, for your days will be long.
For their days will be long. Look, somebody said, I'm kind of messy. We will do the job, but they got to pay more. They can pay the immigrants pennies on the dollar. Yeah, but guess what those immigrants are doing with those pennies on the dollar? They're not buying Gucci.
Rios,
They not going to the club. They not wait. They do
care
more
less.
with less
They
of their
are
money.
grateful.
They do more with less of their money than we do with all of our money. We might make 30 times more money than them and do nothing significant with that money. So in comparison, their money is more important to them. Our money is more important to the economy because we just consume. But they're doing more with pennies than we're doing with thousands. Because their eyes are on the prize. Their eyes are on the prize. They're focused on building.
Yes, sir.
And shout out to your mom, man. Shout out to you, Brian. Thank you for calling in, dude. And you're in the front
Appreciate
line.
you, bro.
You get to see that shit every day. You get to see the Trump banners outside the grocery stores, out on the main
good,
streets.
the bad, and the ugly.
Right. And look, what is Orange County scared of? Orange County is scared of what Santa Ana looks like.
Right. They're afraid Santa Ana gonna spread all over the place. little Mexico.
What is Orange County scared of? They're scared of Buena Park. They scared of what did we just said? Santa Ana.
Anaheim is basically Mexican, bro.
That's what Orange County right now. And when I'm telling you that these people are scared of what they see, because guess what? If you guys put this shit into perspective, Brian, put it into perspective. What did Orange County look like 20 years ago?
Very dominated by white.
White and Asian.
Yeah.
Now, just within 20 years,
Santa Ana was white. Santa Ana was white.
White.
Right around, I don't know if you know Main Place Mall, like around the 5 freeway, like those are some nice ass big yard, big houses, you know, like
for sure,
nice old school houses, and that was all white people. And then I know one or two black people out there, and they told me like they moved from the South, moved to LA, and then eventually like they're like, hey, we're gonna move to Santa Ana over there, you know, like Tustin, Anaheim. And then they started coming in slowly but surely.
Look, but look, they went from Anaheim to Anaheim Hills. They trying to go to the top. We got to get away from them. We're going all the way to the top. Up to Yorba Linda.
We run into Yorba Linda, even down south to Rancho, Santa Margarita, and all them places down there. Like,
but guess what? They about to get surrounded because now you got all the brothers and black and browns moving to Marietta, buying bomb ass houses in Marietta. So they're about to be surrounded.
I like that.
You know what I mean?
You know, the other thing again, like you said, the football programs down there love that shit.
Yeah.
Bring me a little black quarterback. Bring me a Samoan quarterback.
Right.
You feel me?
Right.
They're all about that.
You saw what happened to Bishop Vermont, or was it Bishop Montgomery? Their whole football team got canceled. They don't even got a football team this year because they brought in 30. They brought in 30 new relocators. 30 new kids.
That's what modern day. I'm surprised modern day ain't get canceled yet.
No, modern day can't. They can't because they're a private school.
Oh, I didn't. Okay, I see the difference.
They're a private school. You can recruit. Private schools, you can recruit.
Yeah.
That's why everybody was so impressed by Long Beach Poly. That's my school where I went to. I was supposed to graduate from Long Beach Poly, but
Okay.
but it's a public school.
Shameless plug.
Little shameless plug. You know, Poly. We got the most kids in the NFL. Tommy Burgers. You already know. Let's go.
Cameron Diaz.
You know, Snoop Dogg.
Not too much.
But it was a public school that was competing with these private schools. These private schools can also pay the parents, give the parents jobs, relocate you, give you an apartment. And Poly was doing that shit on the east side of Long Beach. East side of Long Beach. East side.
On the low.
On the low. Yeah, we was doing it on the low for sure. Getting kids from LA.
Okay. So Rios, off topic. You was around when Poly was going head to head with like De La Salle and them teams like that?
Yeah. So that was when Darnell Bing and Deshaun Jackson.
Darnell Bing.
Yeah.
Yo.
Mm-hmm.
Yo,
Bing was no joke. Herschel Dennis was a cold.
You know Darnell Bing?
Yeah. That's my boy.
Get out of here, bro. Yo.
Mercedes Lewis was the tight end.
Bro, get him on the show. Get him on the pod, bro. Mercedes Lewis?
Mercedes Lewis was a tight end. No, all of them. I know all of them.
Yo, get him on the pod, Rio.
I'm probably going to go to Delaware because in Delaware, Deshaun Jackson, Manny's brother's best friend is Manny's brother's best friend. Basically, his brother is Deshaun Jackson. Manny's brother is a receiver coach at Delaware HBCU. And so is Derek Jones. Derek Jones is there.
Okay.
Donovan Warren is there.
Yeah, Delaware State is the HBCU.
Sammy Parker is there. So everybody from Long Beach.
I had a Samoan homie from Orange County that went to Delaware State. Yeah.
Let's go.
I didn't know that there was Long Beach people up there.
Yeah, so they're running it right now because Deshaun is the head coach. And so they're about to have a big HBCU battle where Michael Vick is his first year coaching his team. Deshaun Jackson's first year coaching his team. And they're both ex-Eagles, Philadelphia Eagles. And guess where they're playing? Eagle Stadium.
What you mean?
They're playing at the Oracle. I think it's called the Oracle.
At the Philly Stadium?
Yeah. I think it's called the Oracle. I don't know. Yeah, the Philly Stadium. Deshaun Jackson, Michael Vick, HBCU battle. First years at their school.
Delaware is right there.
Right there.
Delaware is like right next to Philly, yeah.
Right there. So that's a big thing that's going on. You know what I mean? We got sidetracked a little bit, but these are the things that we have to talk about and the things that we got to support also. Get the word out about supporting these young men that are trying to do better and do better for the youth that are coming up and going to school.
What's the name of this episode? Something about money?
Yeah, all money ain't good money. All money ain't good money.
You're trying to put on Crawford.
Oh my God!
Put on Crawford. All money ain't all good money, bro.
Dude, have you watched this? Have you watched the special yet? Have you watched the special?
You want me to watch that Netflix thing?
The Netflix special. And the thing, it's not, and I'm not saying that because it supports Crawford over Canelo or it supports Canelo over Crawford. It's the most unbiased, most coolest shit. You get to see into their world, get to see their kids, their family, their wives, their families, like their moms, aunts, cousins, and they get to talk about them in the barbershops, and you get to see Canelo being rich as fuck, but still cool. And you get to talk to it's a really good documentary on Netflix. Watch that shit. It's gonna have you ready for this fight.
Yeah, that's perfect. Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna check it out.
Yeah, man. But thank you for calling in, man. Finally, you call in. We got the naysayers that in the chat. We don't ever get no naysayers to call in. The ones that are brave in the chat that be speaking stupid never call in. They never call in.
I do that.
No, I'm not saying you crazy. Not you. Not you. Not you. I'm talking about no. You ain't crazy in the chat. It's cat says that be disagreeing with everything, but don't stand on their disagreements. Call in. Like, I'm not about to be mad at you disagreeing with me. I'm gonna want to hear your point out. You might be right. I might be wrong. You might actually be right, and I might actually be wrong. And that's a good conversation.
That's what the reasoning. That's what the reasoning is all about. Higher learning.
Higher learning.
At that level.
Right.
Yeah.
Shout out to you, brother, man. You have a good one. Blessings to you and your family. Go out there, be great. Go out there, keep your eyes open for anybody in need of blessings. You know what? You're in Orange County. Drive your way into LA and help. Drive your way to LA County, help some people.
No, No, I support
You,
Haroon.
you gonna be in
Maybe when
Orange
I put
County
that
like,
coffee
damn, don't nobody need help out here.
No, I'm telling you, I go and I support my boy at Haroon, Chase. I don't know if you met
Oh
Chase
yeah,
like that, but
over at the coffee shop in
yeah,
Leimert Park.
exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's my people.
Let's
That's my
go.
people.
That's
Yeah.
what's up, man. Him and Problem doing their thing. Coffee, brothers in coffee,
Well,
man.
that's how I know Luck.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh man, it's a small
that's
world.
how I met Luck a couple times. You feel me?
It's a
Yeah.
small world. Well, shout out to you, man. Keep doing your
You
thing,
already
brother.
know. Well, I hope the Raiders have a terrible season. And you have
They
a
not.
good
They
weekend.
not. Don't worry. They not.
Mhm.
They not. I was just saying that right now. Look, a horrible season for us. A horrible season for us is like
Ooh, I feel
a horrible season for us is like 10 losses. So I don't think so I'm cool with 9 losses, 8 losses. That's cool for me.
Facts.
You know what I mean? But we're gonna see what Pete
Facts.
Carroll do. You know what I mean? But let's celebrate the NFL coming through. NFL came through cold this weekend. NFL came through cold this weekend.
So mad. I was so mad Sunday night.
Everybody who tried
Same
to bet this
agenda.
weekend, I don't really know nobody that hit big this weekend because shit happened that was just
The
like
NFL, the NFL Rios, going back to the topic, is on that same white supremacy.
Yes.
Somehow they put the game in Josh Allen's hands like he's some white savior.
Dude.
Man, if y'all don't let Lamar Jackson win a damn game, bro.
That you better talk about Derrick Henry then. Don't put that on my good white folks. Don't put that on my good white folks, man. That's on Derrick Henry.
Right now, I'm going with the agenda that this shit is scripted for a white savior.
But look, they've been trying to crown that dude, Josh, since the first game they played against for Cool Minute when at the year after the Rams won the Super Bowl, they've been trying to crown him forever. They've been trying to crown him.
Mahomes is light enough. Pat Mahomes is light enough.
You could never be light enough for them. You could never be light enough for them.
You're right. No, you're right.
You cannot. They need that bloodline, that blue blood, that pure blood, almost alien, almost reptile blood. Like,
okay, we're going into the archive.
Like low key, like descendant of the royal bloodline of Queen Elizabeth.
Viking like barbaric.
You know what I mean?
Like Neanderthal.
They need a Norseman in there. Oh shit! Shout out to you, man. Let me get off this phone. Have a good day, brother. Blessings to you, man.
Respect.
Oh man, shout out to Brian. Good phone call. Great conversation. Good phone call. Great conversation because he's getting to see it firsthand, y'all. Let's not take away from what we were talking about earlier. Let's not take away from what we were talking about earlier. The blatant superiority, fear of losing, power, ownership is what's running all this. It's not nothing about no illegal immigrants. Ain't nothing about no Medicare. Ain't nothing about this. Ain't nothing about crime. They don't give a damn about. You think they care about black men killing black men in Chicago? They want to control. They losing power. Let's go and do this. I don't know what's about to happen in the next year or where they're going next. But I think they may have dropped foot in Chicago yesterday. I'm not really sure. But it's happening. This is where we are, y'all. National Guard coming in. And you got people that are using propaganda, right? Using propaganda to fuel these things. This young lady from Ukraine was murdered by a convict, an ex-convict felon, been released from jail so many times. And he stabbed her on the train, bus, whatever, and she lost her life. A Ukrainian immigrant that fled war, right? And prayer to her and her family. That is a messed up situation that no one should have to deal with. The brother did wrong. He needs to pay for that, right? But I just want to show you guys and bring to your attention how white lives matter more to them. Matter more to them. White lives matter way more. They will throw that shit on the screen and use that because they know that their people will respond to white life loss at the hands of a black man. That's their nightmare. That's what they have. They lynched people, lynched men for just threats. Lynched people, had lynched mobs just for a brother looking at a white lady. They know that imagery of a black man stabbing a white woman and unaliving her, they know that is the exact fuel that they need because they know that is the exact nightmare that they think about. How they're out of control of this and that. That's just one incident. Poor lady, poor young lady. God rest her soul. But do you know how many children have been murdered by gun violence in America? Children. No play. No play. Why? Because it puts a bad look on guns. Puts a bad look on guns. This is finally something that they could use that had nothing to do with guns. Now, I bet you if he would have used a gun, wouldn't have been pushed this hard. You know why? Because they would have been like, this is why we need gun control. Perfect situation for them to utilize, right? As propaganda. Horrible situation for that young lady and her family, but they're using it as propaganda to fuel their party. Like, look, this is what it is. This is why we need to get after crime. But had it been a GUN, would they be pushing this hard? No, because the left would be like, this is why we want gun control. This is the exact reason. But because it was a knife, now we can blast this all over the place. When it's babies all year long been murdered due to gun violence. Don't talk about that though. We have to pay attention to what they do. We have to pay attention to what they push, the imagery that they push. She was murdered by a criminal. She was murdered by a criminal. It's brothers that got choked out on that train to death by just a regular citizen. A white man citizen choked this dude because he said, I deem him crazy and a threat because he's being loud, and choked him to death. And everybody that's in outrage over this, the Ukrainian lady, were in support of the white man choking out the brother. Like, yeah, he was crazy. Didn't touch nobody, no threat to nobody. He was just acting crazy. Black boy stabs the white kid. Boom! All over the place. Had that black boy stabbed a black boy, who cares? One less. Had he stabbed a Mexican, who cares? But because it was a white boy and this and that, they promote that shit like a mug, y'all, because they know that is the fear that they can instill, and that's what fuels that party, those images. And then you got brothers like the Hodge twins, these little coon brothers, man, these little Uncle Toms that fuel that shit and just feed into that. And they got disrespected by the party they support. And they now, after they got disrespected, they like, shit, now we got to go even harder for them to be accepted. I don't know that part about it, Nate, where she was a fugitive. I'm not sure. I know she was from Ukraine in the war and all that, and she came here for that. But I don't know anything about her history. But it doesn't matter because they're going to utilize that story to pump fear into the people. See, this is why we need change. This is why we need crime reform. Because of this one incident. When it's so many innocent of us passing, and I'm not trying to take anything away from that, but I'm just saying like, damn, oh, you guys are real opportunists, for sure. Propaganda opportunists, for sure. It's blatant. It's right there. They're even so bad to show like pictures in her room or in a room she's in. She took a picture and it had like Black Lives Matter. And then they use that, like, how ironic that what she supported took her out. So you think because she thinks Black Lives Matter, that one black man takes her out, that equates to like all black people? This is the rhetoric that they're using, y'all. Like, look, see, you supported them and look at what they did to you, not what one individual did to you, what they did to you. You supported them and look at what them did. It's an uphill battle. But know what you're fighting. Know what you're up against. All money ain't good money. All voting for this ain't good. Just because you get this crumb over here, shit, I'm voting for this crumb. But don't just vote for that crumb. Look at the rest of the plates on the table. That crumb fell off a plate of this. Marginalization. They, them. Yeah, I use that all the time. Okay. The people in power have realized what's happening in the EU. Elon pushing propaganda was happening in the EU against the Muslims and Sharia law and all that stuff going on. They're using that imagery to justify their actions here. If we don't do this now here, this is what's going to happen to us. Look at France. Look at what's happened in France. TikTok. All TikTok is people showing pictures of France. Like, this is France. Where do you think I am? Nope, this ain't Africa. This is France. Look at what France has come to. It ain't wee, kissy, spaghetti shit. Lady in the Tramp bullshit. Now they're showing images of Africans, immigrants, Muslims, the Muslim flags, and this and that. Like, if you're not careful, this is what's going to happen to your country. And they're using it. Let me see. But that rhetoric is dangerous. And it's for you. Like, even if you look at like Trump's, dang it, I keep missing calls. Call back in, my bad, y'all. Call back in. Oregon, my bad. I got a call from Oregon, my bad. Call back in. Like the memes that they're using, the pages, the X, the Twitter, the Instagram. Like they did a Jet 2 holiday, I think. Let's listen to this lady real quick.
Is promoting its aggressive crackdown on immigration with memes. Here's one example.
Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday.
Look at who posted this. Look who posted it. Right up in the top corner.
Day. And right now, you can save £50 per person.
And another.
The White House. ASMR, illegal alien deportation flight.
The White House and DHS, for the most part, didn't engage with our questions.
Dude, I'm just, the audacity and what's happening right in front of our face is pretty crazy. Shout out to the Ghetto Cafe. This is the AM Wake Up Show. This is the Wake Up Show, Coffee with Rios, the #1 morning show in the whole wide world, Craig. A Jet 2 holiday on the White House page. Crazy. Shout out to the Ghetto Cafe, man. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to all of us, man, building over here. The audacity. What we used to be saying, the caucasity. And you still got people supporting them. And now they're really afraid of Mamdani. Is his name Mamdani? The guy who's about to be the mayor of New York, Muslim man. And like, see, look at what's happening. Look at what's happening in New York. The highest concentration of Jewish people. They just voted in a Marxist Muslim or whatever they be calling them. See, that's what happened over there. That's what happened to the Brits, to this. Oh, my bad. Alex, call in. Dang it. I keep missing calls. Hold on. My bad. Dang. Call back, Alex. My bad. Yeah, he couldn't. He did a stet, man. Mondani did a stet out there with the he couldn't bench 135. So I might have to turn that music off. This is the AM Wake Up Show. No, this is the Wake Up Show. Coffee or Rios, the #1 morning show in the whole wide world. Craig, caller, where you calling from? What's your name?
West LA, Alex the Large.
Alex, what's going on? You see, he struggled with 135. Not the only one who struggled with it. A lot of people struggle with it, man. Even the mayoral candidate. Hey, man, not everybody got it, dude. It's all good. That's Mondani, the mayoral candidate that's expected to win to beat Cuomo's brother, Mark Cuomo or whatever. But what's up, Alex, man? This is the Wake Up Show, Coffee or Rios, the #1 morning show in the whole wide world, Craig, with the support of the Ghetto Cafe. We can't be stopped. What's up, Alex? What's on your mind, man?
What's up, man? I have a little fun fact. So Anthony Cuomo, what is it? Andrew Cuomo and Chris Cuomo.
Chris Cuomo. Chris,
right?
Okay.
Yes. Okay. So his dad was, their dad was, I don't even remember his first name, but he was a mayor, running for mayor in New York in the 80s against Mayor Koch, who actually won.
Mm-hmm. Mario Matthew Cuomo.
Yes. Mayor Koch was he was down low. He was a white guy, great mayor, and he was gay. But a lot of people didn't know that.
And his last name was Koch?
Yes. No, yeah.
Damn.
It was Koch was the gay guy. Yeah,
C-O-C-H. Yeah. Oh, shit. I'm sorry. That was immature of me. That was immature of me. That's ignorant. My bad. Okay, so Koch
he was real. He was real cool. He was making changes. He was out there. He was vibrant. He was doing the thing. And Andrew Cuomo's dad was running against him. You know that his slogan, and this was blasted everywhere. He was using this in their ad campaign. It said, "Vote Cuomo, not the homo."
Oh, shoot. And he was the governor from 83 to 94. He was the governor of New York from 83 to 94.
Cuomo. He put ads in the newspaper, "Vote for Cuomo, not the..."
And that's the Democratic, that was the Democratic Party. So that's why, it's not a party. It's not a party. People are ignorant and crazy all over the board. They got the same. Let's not get to that. But yeah, that's crazy, man. And his son is about to lose to Mamdani.
Yeah. It's crazy how the ignorant fooled when the person that their team, they're supposed to be teams, can just fool them by ignorance. Oh, I saw this video the other day. This girl said seed planting. So similar to like they said they're eating the cats and eating the dogs, and that was never happening.
Oh yeah. Like the Haitian immigrants were eating the cats and dogs of the community. That was Trump. Trump said that though. He actually even repeated that. It's almost like how like podcasters repeat a Reddit narrative. Trump was repeating something that was not true.
They all did it. These guys are genius manipulators. I mean, literally, that's the only thing they got going for them besides their white racist skin.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, literally. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. If we're hiring someone, if me and you are hiring someone, if I'm an American and hiring someone, it doesn't even matter. You know, if you see a name, David Rickabaugh, you see a name Alex Castañeda, you see a name, Deshaun
Jackson
Kennings.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Jenkins. You're gonna be like, who am I gonna hire? That's what I'm saying. Like, it's people don't understand that, we're behind the 8 ball already, regardless. Or now they're villainizing brown skin, darker skin. Like, they're villainizing all this stuff, and they're making a lot of them feel like they're part of. They don't care about you. They don't care about you at all. The people in power do not care about us at all. And I've seen this. I've seen favoritism, nepotism from the bottom up. I've seen that from when I was a baby. You know what I mean? Like, I've seen there's prejudice, there's racism. It's never going to stop. The problem is when we have politicians that are supposed to be fair and biased, when we have judges, when we have police officers, that's the problem.
Right.
You know what I mean? So you could be as racist as you want, but when you have the power of literally breaking families apart and destroying communities,
economically affecting someone, economically affecting a group of people is really what it is. Like, yeah, you could be prejudiced and be ignorant and be a jerk or whatever. That's one thing. But when you are all that and you have the power and the means to affect a complete people and to affect a person from getting something because of what they are, that's racism for sure. And there's prejudice. There's always prejudices. There's always prejudices, of course. But when you really are in a position of power, that's when it's very, very, very dangerous, because you can marginalize a whole group of people.
I mean, you can destroy a whole group of people forever. You know what I mean? Like, let's take your family. You guys are doing, from the outside looking in, you guys are getting by. You guys are doing your thing. Imagine if, God forbid, anything were to happen to where you are not in that house anymore. It's a struggle, man. You know what I mean? And it's just little things. It's just little tiny things to where, like, small little things. Like this little, it's like butterfly effect. You know what I mean? Like, they don't want us to be in the positions of power. They don't want us to be in the positions to call the shots, because they don't want us to be in the position of power.
Yeah, that's all it is. That's all it is. They came over here because they were tired of not being in power and paying taxes. They were the tax evaders. It was tax evasion is why they came.
Yeah. Do you hear about in Australia? Now they don't like the dark Australians in Australia now.
Yeah, I'm telling you,
the same thing that's happening here.
It's the caste. It's the caste thing. It's all over. But the thing is that America, right? Like, we are in a lot of countries' minds, like the standard. Like, shit, they're doing it over there. Like, they're saying it, they're doing it. Then it must be right. It must be okay. You know what I mean? Like, because they only see their narrative in the story. They don't see the victim. They don't see the abused, because they're not the victim or the abused. They're in the position of where I'm going to be taken from. What I have is going to be taken.
I'm not sure if I was talking to you about it. I forgot who I was talking to, but, like, let's say, it's not having empathy for something that you haven't been around. Like, I've had a bunch of black friends growing up, not that many white ones, but I played sports with white kids. You know what I mean? I was around every group. You know what I'm saying? And so you build sympathy. It's like if you have like a cousin with, cross-eyed, you're not going to sit there and make fun of people that have cross eyes. You know what I mean? Like, if you have, a gay or a Down syndrome brother, you're not going to sit there and make fun of the whole group of people making fun of a Down syndrome kid.
Or treat them badly. I mean? Like, treat them.
Yeah. Yeah, you have a heart. You have empathy. You have compassion for that person, because you know one of them, and they're truly, what they are truly from the inside, and that they're good people. These people ain't never seen no black people. These people ain't never seen no brown people.
They are judging based off of what somebody told them or what they see on TV. You know, we're not represented in a good light on TV or through the people that are talking about it. So they can only believe what's the representation.
Real. Forget all that. Yes, that too. That's obvious. That too. But if you're smart enough, you should think. I never met somebody in person. You should know that whatever's on TV is on TV. But I'm saying, if you don't grow up around anybody like that, you know, you don't even think about it. If you have a cousin that's in a wheelchair and they have, you know, cerebral palsy, you're not going to make fun of handicapped people. You get what I'm saying? So imagine if you have 3 black friends, you're not going to make fun of black people. You're not going to sit around and just be making fun of a group of black people. No, because you have compassion for the people within your own community. That's the problem with, you know, diversity, DEI, them canceling DEI. The people that want to cancel DEI, which is diversity, equality, the people that want to cancel that are the people that those laws are there for.
Right.
You know, because if there's no equality, if there's no diversity, it's going to be white male, white male, white male, white male, white male, and then the purpose that serves for more than anything is white women, white male, white male, white women, white. It's not about brown, black.
No, and that's the thing. Like, look at Charlie Kirk's argument on that, right? Like, his main go-to thing is if I see a black pilot, I'm going to be like, is that a DEI hire? When DEI is not about black. That's not black. That DEI is for people that are marginalized. That's for women. That's for older people. That's for gay people. That it's not
everybody.
For everybody.
It's for everybody. Yeah.
It's not for. So why is the first thing that come to your head a black man? When you think of DEI, like, oh, it's a black pilot. That's your argument is black because they know that is their talking point, and they know that is the hatred, and they can speak to the fear and hatred in people when they use black.
And you know what I see? When I see a brown or a brown, black, whatever, anything besides a white pilot, I think that this guy had to try even harder to get the position that he's in to be here.
All the bullshit he had to deal with to get there. Like, ooh, power to you, brother. What you want to drink?
Yeah, exactly.
What you want? I got you, man. Good shout out to you for getting here. I know you had to go through some bullshit to get here. Wherever you
right,
like that, and that's how we feel because
yeah.
we know the story, we know what's going on, and we've lived the struggle, we've lived the hardships of this stuff. That shit ain't easy, and all on the backside and the backhand of all this Epstein shit, right? Trump is married to an immigrant. That's the other thing, like that,
right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, you got immigrant children, like you.
Three of his four, I believe, were immigrants.
So, and you're attacking the people, and you did this. You did all this shit. This was how you was living. You are sending letters to Epstein for birthday cards and some super crazy, like, obscure shit. Like, wait, what the hell is he talking about?
Oh, yo, what'd you think about that? He was saying it wasn't me. I never drew it. I'm gonna sue the newspaper.
It was. He said it was
a body.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead. Go.
Did you see the other drawings?
Go ahead. I'm about to pull it up right now. Go ahead. Talk about it.
Thank you. There's another drawing of Epstein. There's another drawing of, I guess it's one of the pictures in the book. And Epstein's it says 1983, and Epstein's giving lollipops to some little girls.
And balloons. Balloons and lollipops.
Yeah. And then it says 2004. He's sitting back on a lounge chair in the beach, getting his foot rubbed by some young girls. Pretty much the same one.
It was the imagery of grooming. It's basically the imagery and optics of grooming. And it says, what a great country where you're allowed to groom and do this. And it's the island, and it's the mansion in the back, and it's the airplane at top. And this fool Trump is talking about, no, somebody, that's not even my signature. Somebody, what's it called? Somebody forged my signature.
On, dude.
Somebody forged your signature 20 years ago in a birthday card to your best friend? Are you joking me?
This could happen. He's an FBI informant now.
Yeah.
That's how I seen that one video about a seed planting. This girl said, look, it's seed planting. He did the same thing with the Africans, the white Africans that came over here that were getting slaughtered. He did the same thing with the dogs eating the cats, the Haitian people. That was a video somewhere in the middle of, I think it was a video in Detroit, and she was off of like Spice.
Yeah.
Or so crazy.
Saying some crazy ass
you
shit.
know what I mean? Like, Yeah, they said it was somebody in like it's Springfield. They're eating the cats and dogs. Like, hey, oh, how about the one that they're people are dressing up like furries and peeing in litter boxes and stuff like that in classrooms. One of the
in Texas. That was in Texas.
Yes, and one of the his name is James Talarino. Talarino. He's amazing. He's actually becoming a pastor. He's great, man. You should check him out, James.
Like
Talarino.
you being sarcastic, or he's actually pretty amazing?
No.
Okay.
No. He's dope. Yeah. James. I think he's a Democrat from Texas. Anyways, he's like, have you seen any? He goes, you.
Oh, I know. Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. Have you seen litter boxes? Have you heard? Have you? He's like, no. He's like, so what are we talking about?
It's horrible.
Man.
But the thing is that they're using all this stuff to sugarcoat, to shade over this Epstein stuff, right?
Fear mongering,
right? And then they're smoke screening, like oh, this is a Democratic scapegoat. Dumbass Trump, you the one who started it. You was the one bringing it up. You ran on this.
Yeah.
That's not Democrat. You're a Republican Party, and you ran on revealing the Epstein files to your
Draining
people.
The swamp.
Draining the swamp. And now that you're there, your birthday cards is coming out. You said that you barely knew the dude. Now we got all these pictures and all this stuff with you hanging out with him. That birthday card, let me see if I can find what he wrote. Let me see.
He did like a what it was he did like a fake at the end of the birthday, whatever. He wrote like a little fake little monologue between me and him, like, hi, Jeffrey, I wanted to say happy birthday to you. He goes, yeah, this is great, right? Our great little fantasy and our secret little, everyone loves a secret little secret.
Right.
Like, what?
Like, wait, what the hell are you talking about? Wait, what? But then you see the rest of the birthday cards, you see the rest of them, and it's like crazy. It's literally crazy,
man.
Like, this is the 1983 thing that he was talking about. Jeffrey Epstein giving lollipops and balloons to baby girls. And then later on, 20 years later, showing them at the island like he groomed them to do this. This is a real thing.
They're rubbing his feet. They're giving him massages. And that's what the girls were doing. That's literally what it's in all the paperwork that he was getting. That's how it will start off. Ghislaine Maxwell will get him women to massage him. And then not even women, 17-year-olds. I mean, he was taking them from Mar-a-Lago. They're all from Palm Beach.
Right.
They all live together.
But I'm going to read this. They're like voiceover. This is the card with Donald Trump's. I can't believe this shit. Like, I can't believe. And that there's still people that are out there that's going to be like, oh, it's okay. We support him. There's nothing he could do to make those people not support him, right? So he says, voiceover, there must be more to life than having everything. Donald. Jeffrey Epstein. Yes, there is, but I won't tell you what it is, nor will I, since I do know what it is. What is it? Tell us. Share with us. We would love to know what it is. Please share with us. We want to know. What is it that's more to life? What were you talking about right here? Or who wrote this and what were they talking about? We have certain things in common, Jeffrey. Yes, we do. Come to think of it, enigmas never age. Have you noticed that? What the As a matter of fact, it was clear to me the last time I saw you that enigmas never age. A pal is a wonderful thing. Happy birthday, and may every day be another wonderful secret. Signed, Donald J. Trump. Y'all president. What kind of freaking birthday card is that? And then you see the rest of them.
To me?
Look at the rest of the shit.
You want me to be honest?
Yeah, go ahead.
You want me to be honest?
Yeah.
You want me to think what that thing? You want me to say what I think that means?
Yeah, go ahead.
I don't even know if I can.
Wait. Filter it a little bit. Filter what you're going to say. Don't say it
okay.
Exactly.
No, man. That sounds like they were doing some freaky stuff that they don't want nobody to know about.
Right.
That's it.
Being incognito.
And you know what? Fear mongering. I'm gonna tell you what fear mongering is. Let's for these people, for the people out here in the streets, right? Look, let's say we're from a certain crew, me and Rios, and I just got back from a certain party. I just go back and go, hey, just start spreading lies. yo, man, I think they're coming for us. I think they're, you know what I mean? It's putting fear. It's activating people. You know what I mean? Like look at all the shit that happens with the pizza boxes, with people, with the representatives getting killed, and in Wisconsin. Like, dude, when the president speaks, that's the problem. They have so much power. When they speak, things happen.
Right.
For good or for bad.
That's like being a Chihuahua versus a Rottweiler. A Chihuahua's bite, you'll let it, whatever. But when a Rottweiler bites, it's a completely different thing. So when he's in position doing these things, saying these things, and you guys are, not you guys, and people are just supporting it and allowing it to happen, it's setting a standard. So what I said a long time ago, I said this shit a long time ago when I first got into the space, I was saying it before I got into the space, is that their true goal is to get these PDF laws passed so that it becomes desensitized and it becomes normalized, right? And what's happening to the people is they are accepting more and more and more of this rhetoric and more of this talk. So at some point in time, they're gonna be like, you know what, whatever. We got the Adam 22s. Oh, I traveled. She was older when I saw her, but you was grooming her at 16. And this and that. But so it doesn't take away from your thought process of what you were doing. This stuff right here is crazy.
You know what? Yeah, it's scary. But you know what's crazy is that, like, they've always been the same people. You know what I mean? Like, that's what it is. It's unchecked aggression. It's unchecked aggression from the Confederates. They've always been racist, but they've been, America has. Think about it. You can walk around with a KKK flag. You can walk around with a Nazi flag, and you won't hear anybody say anything. But you walk around with a Mexico flag or a Salvadorian flag, and all the MAGAs coming out. Yeah. Wave your own flag. Go back to your own country. It's
right.
Like,
right.
Okay.
And the fact that we can wave Nazi flags out here, and they're not even allowed to do that in Germany. Germany is like, you can't do none of that. Like, you'll go to jail.
I think Nazi flags are outlawed in 6 major countries.
Like, what are we doing? Yeah. If the freedom of speech, I don't think should include the freedom of hate speech. If it's hate speech, it should not be allowed. Well, you can't censor what we believe to be. Like, that's hate, dude. Like, that, what that represents, that is ugly. But this is the thing that's funny. Not funny because it's not funny because it's our real life. But what's going on here? It's not like we're just talking about some random person that's just out here playing basketball or in the NBA or somebody that's on a talk show. We're talking about the president of the United States of America. That shit is literally mind-blowing. And he's got 30-something felonies, and he's paid off. He's lied and lied and lied and paid off.
He's found liable. He was found liable. He was found liable for sexual assault in a New York case by jury, meaning, and this was during the Me Too movement. He was found liable for sexual assault. Yeah, and the judge says, look, let's not get it twisted. He definitely, it's for RAP. You know what I mean? Like, it's not for. Let's just clear it up.
Yeah.
You can just. I mean,
yeah, and this is not.
That's what he does.
This is not saying that this didn't happen. That's not what this ruling is. This judgment is not saying that no. In fact, it did happen. And so, like, it's just.
It seems like powerful men like him get away with things, kind of like the uncle that people don't say anything about.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, and they just let that shit go on for years and years and years. And
because look,
they don't care about the kids. They don't care about kids.
No,
they don't care about kids. They really don't care about the kids.
Their hate for another group of people and their fear of another group of people outweighs what's right for their judgment. Like, I don't even care. I just can't stand that over there so much. I will do and accept anything and everything just so that doesn't come into power or that doesn't become the fear that I have. You know what I mean? Like, so they'll do all kinds of shit to stay in power, man. So that not just to stay in power, so that you don't have no power. So that's what's happening. Chicago, we about to see what's going on. We're going to see what's happening over there. But hey, Alex, I appreciate you calling in, man. You got anything else you want to talk about, or are you good?
Yes, real quick. Yeah, real quick. Also with going back to yesterday, also with the guns for we can have as many guns as we want. Trust me, we're nothing against the U.S. military. So I've always known that it doesn't even, they say, well, the First Amendment, or the Second Amendment, you can carry a gun in case you got to uprise. It's not to uprise against a government. We have no chance against the government.
Yeah, that shit was written when they were using muskets. That shit was written when they were using muskets that shot one bullet at a time. Not when they had tanks and nuclear weapons and AC-130s and ships and drones. That was when they had muskets. They was walking up to each other 20 feet away and shooting each other with a musket and then biting the gunpowder and putting it in there and reloading. That was when that was written. It wasn't written when there was the Air Force, the Navy, like what? The Marines?
Also, it wasn't around when there was. Also, who needs an assault rifle? They have all the assault rifles. They have unlimited ammo. Like,
dude, come on, man.
How many kids? Look, I think it took 41 minutes for.
Dang it! What happened? Oh, my phone died. Dang it! My phone died. Dumb Rios. My bad, Alex. My freaking phone died. Sorry, y'all. Sorry. My phone died. Sorry, Alex. Hopefully it's charging up now. All right. I don't know. I think maybe they zapped my phone. Because it's not even charging. Oh, shoot. They zapped Alex, man. He was talking about Too Real or some shit. Oh, shoot. Somebody said, when are you going back to stream with the Ace Boys, Rios? I don't know. No time soon. The Syndicate will be back this week, though. Syndicate this week. Possibly tomorrow, Thursday. We'll figure it out. I'll make an announcement for the Syndicate, but I don't know when Ace Boys is coming back or when they're doing Ace Boys and all that. But for me, no time soon. I just got my Friday in and hold me over for a little while. You know what I mean? Like I did my due diligence, went over there to support the homies. You know what I mean? But Discord, huh? I could do Discord. Let me see. Put that up. You see, I gotta find my stage. Damn, my bad, Alex. That was whack. GFS, come on stage, man. Come chop it up with me, man. Come chop it up. Let me see. Let me share this in the chat. Bring back Tigress, the Rio Slayer. Bring Tigress back. I think she's pretty dope. I think Tigress is dope, man. I think she has good energy. She's young. You know what I mean? Like, I think she brings a good energy. Bring Tigress back for sure. Or, no, Auntie said, no, I don't know. Bring back whoever the people want to see. That's what's up. Do your thing. But if you guys want to get on the Discord, get on the Discord. Oh, man, I don't even know if I should show this. I think I'm getting too... I don't know if I'm getting too controversial, like, and being too much. Well, we know we had the protesters in Indonesia burning down Congress, right? Because Congress gave themselves too big of a raise. And so they burnt down, they protested and went against. What do you think is the aftermath of that protest? What do you think is going to happen? Do you think that the people are going to take over, or they're going to still be needing the government to act right? Like, we still want the government, but we just want you guys to act right. Why not just take complete control? Yeah, Tigers didn't know the dynamics. It's all good. Give her grace. Oh my God. I got a bunch of things. I don't know. I'm not gonna bring it up because it just might be too much. Let me see if anybody's in the Discord real quick. Hold on, my bad. Oh, there you go. GFS. I'm gonna bring you up right now. How do I invite? How do I bring you? Is he up? Did I bring him up yet? There you go. You there, GFS? Let's go. What's happening with you, man? What's the business? Hey, man, let's go crazy. He really was. Man, anytime we start cooking, then they start like, oh, they can't hear you. Hold on. They can't hear you. Hold on. The link not even loading when I click it. Talk about it. We can't hear him. You guys can't hear him? Oh, hold on. What's going on? Hold on. Let me see what's going on. Let me figure this out. Hold on. So you guys can hear me, but you can't hear. Say something, GFS, real quick. I hear like it's coming up on the Roadcaster, but I don't see it. Hold on. Let me see. Oh, I know. Hold on. Let's go right here. And then I'm gonna go over here and see if this works. I think I have to change the settings on the computer, and then we're gonna
I
get you.
see Sizzle too. This nigga think he's slick. I love Sizzle though, but he think he's slick. I'm waiting in the chat too and everything. I'm having fun.
Okay, let's see if that works. Now say something.
I see all of you.
There we go.
Ricky, give me the holler.
There we
Give me the
go.
holler. Give me the salute.
We got you in the
See
building.
the salute in his head.
We got you in the
Yeah.
building. There we go. What's happening? GFS is in the building. Old man Rios done figured it out. Let's go, man.
For the real ones.
For the real ones.
Good morning, everybody.
We up
You know
in
what I'm
here.
saying?
It's a
Hey,
Tuesday morning.
Y'all was cooking. Y'all was cooking though. I'm like, ooh. And then we cooking in the chat some good gumbo up in here. See, when we start getting all extraterrestrial,
Extraterrestrial. Let's get
real.
weird.
Hold on. By the way, pick up that chili. Make sure, bud, you got like 200 on that so you can pick up on that pickup.
Let's go. Yeah, man.
You got to pick up on that pickup.
Oh yeah, man. I'm about to collect.
Going to the party where my boy, he throwing the thing. He like, look, my whole house is, they with the hoblos. And they with Bud though. His house is with Bud. The hoblos are with Bud. I said, oh, motherfuckers know that real box, that box.
They know, like the real boxers, the real boxing enthusiasts, they know it ain't nobody saying it's a cakewalk.
Prime time. When you buying that different type of pay-per-view, you buying like multinational like pay-per-views for like $5.99 for nothing. Yeah, you know you in a different kind of house.
Right.
I want to know what live are y'all gonna be on? Is it gonna be you? Is it gonna be Trey? Because Trey don't still know how to work his phone and shit. But
no, I'm gonna be right here.
Oh, you gonna okay? Yeah, run multicams.
Because I got a TV right here, a big ass TV that is right here. So we just gonna watch it on the TV, and I got like 4 monitors right here. So
your switcher work still, right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Like even right now, I could go to this one. I could go to that and have that set up on just Trey and Manny or whatever. You know what I mean? I got
okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I see what you're cooking with.
I got 5 cameras, man. 4 monitors, 5 cameras. I just ain't doing shit with it. Like, let's go. Let's go.
Ain't nothing wrong with being prepared. Ain't nothing wrong with being prepared. But I was talking to one of the youngins in there. He was like, "When did you figure this out?" Because I said I was like, you know, the great granddads of these little conservatives and the shit that we seeing and all of this is like borderline. We're like 100% known as Democrats. So
Yeah.
like we was having a discussion in there, and then y'all cooking. I'm like, ooh, you know what? Things has definitely been blown up. I just saw the shit this morning with Trump trying to sit down and explain his little stance of stuff. So I'm like, oh, I'm kind of in the current of this. I'm just looking at it like, don't be surprised by what you're seeing, especially with the Epstein shit. Like the '80s was a wild time, a lot of cocaine and Barbie bimbos.
Right.
Okay.
But like, it wasn't just the 80s. It was up to date so much so that he's not here no more.
I just want to know who got the tapes.
That's the other part of it. He ain't here no more. In a cell, like they said, Sandra Bland. Like, what? Come on, man. Like, are y'all joking me? But then y'all gonna promote and push the propaganda behind this young lady who passed away. But you guys was all against Sandra Bland. Y'all was all against all this other stuff. But when it's yours,
I've been on my look between you, Ace Boy Pun, and his reactions, and watching these crime murder mysteries. I done figured out that motherfuckers can sweep shit under the rug whenever they want to.
Right? Easily.
Motherfuckers be sweeping under the rug, dog. Whether it's your sheriff, your police. So it depends on the side of the game you playing, and then you know, us being black and brown and all types of melanin created creatures up in here, because I know we got a lot of them. Yo, don't be surprised by the type of bullshit you see. Because I be seeing it, but I've been slowly but surely trying to tune myself off of news. And sometimes the shit just pop up in your algorithm. There was a fucking promo, right? Because I had switched off on my YouTube to the guest YouTube, right, on the TV.
Yeah.
And yo, Trump is over here promoting all of this immigration shit. This is not a lie. This is not a game. This is happening. Like in your face. When you get an ad, thank you. You're American people.
Right.
Like he got a PR person that this little white, freckle faced, red haired lady is totally letting you know that we are definitely sending you guys. Thank you for supporting of your strong nation. I'm like, ooh, we came a long way from being diverse to now we are perverse like hell.
Perverse like a mug. And then the blatant, it's just the audacity, like somebody said, the audacity, right? But it's on their feed. It's what they're saying, and they're selling it to the people. Like, this is what it is. Like, this is happening. This is what it is.
But you know, though, back in the day, they used to try to hide it, just like celebrities hide their cocaine habit. But now it's just like, fuck it, we all outside. Hell, look at the FBI cases coming up now. We got Lil Durk, we got the little, long way. We got Thug trying to defend himself.
I disagree. I disagree. They've only been sitting on their thumbs for 40, let's say 50 years. They've been sitting on their thumbs for 50 years. There's more history and more evidence and receipts that they have been blatantly like this. Maybe from the 70s to 2010. From the 70s to Obama, they were being gentle and kind and trying to hide their stuff because there was repercussions. But outside of those 40 years, they've been who they are. They have been.
I'm gonna be 100. I'm gonna be 100, man. Look, being that I've dealt with my fellow like white memberships of different auras. There's some that are just slightly racial.
Oh, no. Wait, hold on. Let me clear this up. I'm not talking about all the people. I'm not generalizing to all of them. It's a specific group of people, a specific small amount, and I'm talking about the ones in power that are pushing the narrative.
Oh, no. We're saying the same way. I'm just saying, look, hey, it's like the NBA. There's only a certain limited number of players. Yeah, I'm not talking about all of them.
Yeah.
And there's There you could see the lines of crossover. And I think as us being Americans, we bet we're bombastic about what we believe in, no matter what race or color or creed. So I'm like, hey, y'all gonna be blatant with it? Y'all on TV with it? It's kind of the nature of the culture at this point because everybody's running to Instagram. Everybody want they shock value in they 15 minutes of fame. But when you see it in the upper elite,
Right.
especially those who got decisions to make, they can just make a total social media move, and then on a back channel, you see all the other bullshit.
So
If
wait,
you're
let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. How dangerous do you think it is for billionaires to get involved with politics and because with money comes influence, with money comes access,
oh yeah,
with money comes promotion, marketability, and being able to get your message. This right here, if you're looking, this is from Elon Musk reposted this. This is Elon's repost. Islam has no place in a Christian society. We will, and then it has something that they've taken from whatever, I don't know, Sri Lanka or whatever. We will never assimilate with the head chopping, mass murder, and child rape and suicide bombing death cult. Islam has no place in America. This is reposted by Elon. He reposted it. I don't even want that on my screen for too long.
But let's be 100 though. The game never changed. It's the players. We've seen this type of shit before, but it's who wants to really stop something. It's the same thing with a cancer or a new disease. Where is the money going to be? The cure or the treatment? We know what we should do, but I need my pocket. This is our society. We do. I've known we've had a real HIV AIDS cure for years. They just came out with the whole pre-HIV thing, cure the issue, to let you do your thing, like maybe 7 years ago. But I've known about it since 2010.
Right. Like,
you know what I mean?
So, but look, there's a narrative going that like the left wing media outlets aren't promoting the thing with the young lady Erna Zarutska, right, being murdered. They're not posted it. New York Times has not posted this. This and that has not posted this. What is the importance of posting that? Of when have they ever posted just one person being murdered? You know what I mean? Like if there's not a narrative behind it, like when do they post like the George Floyd maybe or the people being killed by police officers? But when it's just a random murder, there's no more significance to the murder of this young lady than it is a random black lady.
Well,
it's black people murdered. It's black people murdered every day by multiple felons that have been released from jail every day.
Journalists. It's a desperate journalist. Like, look, you know what? This white woman might get me 2,000-3,000 situations. Look, if I just tell about this young black man that just got shot and he's in critical condition, if he's not damn near borderline with his half of his brain blown off, I don't think I'm gonna get what I need to get. But this is also me understanding timing of everything.
Right.
Everybody's a little bit desensitized, you know what I mean? Some of these are, well, we're in 2025. So some of these kids, 2010.
No, but people look.
Seen a TV with a booty.
The thing is, the desensitization. No one is desensitized to white murder because that doesn't like they're not desensitized to that. When that happens, when a white girl goes missing in Mexico, it's international news.
Somebody's grandfather still run the business.
You know what I'm saying? It's international news. Like
somebody's grandfather. Hey, you run that print.
Run that print. And that is what it is. And I'm just like, oh shit, okay. You guys are sensationalized. It is murder. Like somebody being unalive is horrible. That's horrible. But what is the significance of this one over other murders?
Man, I ain't gonna lie.
What's the
Because
difference? Say it. What's the difference?
I've gone through the rabbit hole of this murder mystery thing recently. I'm telling you, it is totally niche. I was watching like certain murder cases where black women were just like they call it forgotten stories. So I've
Mm-hmm.
been looking at. I'm like, oh my god, we are totally looked at as garbage in certain areas and lanes. When you be in there in the greater United States of A, like we in Cali, we kind of blessed, Rios. But when we leave this motherfucker, man, they forget who we are.
They forget. They forget.
They
And
forget who we are.
it's children dying every day. Why are you not fighting for that to be in the New York Times? Being unalive by gun violence. Why
Bro,
is that?
do you recall the Atlanta story with where the black dude was doing all the serial killings of these black girls?
Yeah,
And they
but
never figured it out for 20 years.
But no, they
It's
only
kind of
got
garbage
him.
though.
They only got him for one. They didn't even prove that he did all of the other ones. They only proved one.
I know.
So
Hey,
all of the
they just
other,
don't.
he was the
We
fall guy.
don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like, bro, like, let's not kid ourselves. Man, they put what they want to put. They put what they want to put. I don't expect no different, man. Hey, it's been going on since my great granddaddy. We supposed to expect it as Browns, but the difference is that when politics start playing a role, because I be watching prison shit too.
Right.
Now they got a skin in the game and they get to watch a little mayhem, treating us like gladiators. But that's another story
Like the
for
Coliseum.
Hey,
It's the Coliseum, making bets, taking bets. Let's see if this Mandingo takes out this Mandingo. Let's see. Like it's all a part of the game. It's all a part.
let's just
Like
see
there's
if this species survive. This species, like a different skin tone, different area of land, yes, but species. I'm just saying, everybody has looked a certain way. It's shit. That's why I said in the chat, motherfuckers didn't evolve. They just use different tools. The players may have changed, but the game is still the same. You're not breaking this no different. But
no,
I do think that
they're not.
people are going to
They're not breaking it any
go with
different.
what's popular.
But the thing is that it's just so blatantly, like we could just laugh and say it's ignorant. Is like, oh, but you're only promoting one side of when the atrocities are done. You only are putting it on your page when the RAP is done by this color person or this color person. But majority of all that is done by one color. Your whole
I will say this though, and I'll leave it as a societal thing. Who's going to take the risk? Nobody's willing to take the risk at this point.
it's too
And
much,
that's
too
where
much at hand, too much at risk, too much at hand to lose, too much to lose for these people of what they value.
too much at the top. Just too much at the top. Think about think about our billionaires. We probably as far as black billionaires, right? Like 0.05, maybe 0.03.
Look at this. They
Got
care.
the money to risk it, but
They care so much about that. They care so much about it. Look at this.
Who gonna fuck with me?
They care so much about it that Elon is supporting Conor McGregor to become next president of Ireland.
Riding on this.
The next president of Ireland.
Membership is riding on this, Rios. How are we gonna, bro? Who can we get? It's all owned by Europeans anyway. I think it's Viacom owns all the shit that we be watching and all. VH1 all the way down to BET. They are on this. We are not even owned in our own television watching, okay?
Yeah. So this is what I'm saying though. This is the hypocrisy of what I'm saying. This fool, Conor McGregor, Elon will put himself next to Conor McGregor and say this right here. Say, holy Elon Musk just called for Conor McGregor to become the next president of Ireland. I stand with Conor McGregor. Let's freaking go. But then on the other hand, he's talking against all the atrocities and criminal things that we're doing, like promoting black men doing criminal activities. But what about the sexual assault cases on Conor McGregor? He has
I ain't gonna lie.
sexual assault cases, but you want him to be the president. So it's not okay. It's not okay for a
Might get a little
citizen.
weird, Rios. Rios,
Yeah.
I always thought Conor McGregor was a son of an IRA agent. Yeah, I'm getting weird. I
Hey,
always thought he was.
it's a possibility.
Getting weird. Bro, borderline just terrorize shit, and he don't get nothing but a slap on the wrist. I think he's a known IRA Sun member. Real
So,
shit. In his own country, done seen him do so much shit. He done broke glasses on niggas' heads, all types of shit. Brody is a wild bull.
and this
He
is
kind
what
of borderline untouchable.
this is who you're promoting. Like this is who he's standing next to promote as president, and whatever. Do whatever you're doing, but don't be a hypocrite and then be against the things that he's done, and
I
then
don't
be
think he being
against.
a hypocrite. Because what I just said is that the homies with the segregation. That's all I'm saying. He just doing it a different way.
Yeah, but if you stand
Redheads
on,
don't like them other people.
but if you stand on women's rights, if you really, it's important. If women's rights and assault and this things and all that, if that's really important to you, that should be across the board. If that's what you stand on,
No, you're right.
but you don't stand
You're
on that. You're just using it as an opportune time and just to be an opportunist to shade a certain group. But why you don't shade it when you're not shading the man that's running for a president of a country that you're endorsing?
I don't want to run for president. I'm gonna just sell you like a real cold pimp. I need my dividends, bitch. I need
Hey,
my
man.
dividends.
Yep. So that was in 2018 in Dublin. And the if you read the details of his assault in 2018, it is atrocious.
Yeah, I saw pieces of it when it first came out, but it gets swept under the rug. But we can see Mayweather and his grandson KJ going through it with NBA YoungBoy all the time.
Man.
I get it all the time. Instagrams, crazy.
He was accused of a woman at Dublin Hotel Nocrum, but the woman accused later filed a civil lawsuit. I can't even read this. It's so, yeah. But okay.
It's very